Now is my time. Now is my time.
Well, hello all and welcome to this ACAA matchup between the UKC Blue Devils and the UNBSJ Seawolves. The Seawolves currently standing second in the ACAA with a record of 12-2, coming to Halifax to battle UKC, who stand at 6-8 off a two-game loss streak, looking to get back in the win column. Exciting matchup we should have for you here today. My name is Callum Watson. Alongside me in the broadcast booth today is Maxwell Solano. We'll be quiet a little bit for the anthem, then we'll have starting lineups right after we come back. All right, without further ado, we will bring you guys the starting lineup, starting with the visiting UNBSJ Seawolves, starting the outside hitter. Kenzie. And now for your home UKC Blue Devils, starting at libero out of Winnipeg, Manitoba. We have the second year number 6 Mira Folks. At outside hitter from Cochrane, Alberta in her first year, we have number 7 Evnie Jensen. Out of right here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, the setter, 6 foot in her first year, freshman, number 9 Olivia Coakley. From Margaret, Manitoba, the middle, 5'10" senior, number 10, Elena Neufeld. From Calgary, Alberta, the middle, 5'11", third year, reigning MVP, number 12, Caitlin Legault. From, I can't pronounce that, somewhere in New Brunswick, the outside hitter, 5'11", junior, number 16, Maddie Dever. From Hamilton, Ontario, the outside hitter, 6 foot, in her third year, number 17, Frances Cook. And finally, the last outside hitter from Fall River, Nova Scotia, 6 foot tall, in her third year, number 19, Bray Powell. Well, it should be an exciting game for you guys here today. Max, you got any comments before this match kicks off?
Yeah, I got a couple here. So last weekend, Kings fell 2 games to Holland. Unfortunate there, they got swept, but there were three main issues, I'd say, that really kept them back. A bit of it was the streakiness of the team. They would just go on streaks a little too late, and it wouldn't be the best for their overall game. And then I'd say there's also the service. That was the main part. They had a lot of, I guess, aces against them. They just got pinned from some of the first hits and everything. And that's scary, as UNBSJ is actually one of the league leaders in aces per set. And so that's one thing to watch out. And the one last thing was just some errors, some misalignment, some inaccuracy and everything. That's just something that Kings got to work on here.
So to kick off the game, number 3 serving for the Seawolves, Amy Carey. She gets it over, a hit up high by Folks, knocked over by Cook, and jumped on by Sydney Flower and misses the court. So Blue Devils will take the first point of the first set. Up to serve for the Blue Devils, number 9, Olivia Coakley, the first year from Halifax, Nova Scotia. And it's set up, leaping for it was Gendron, and Cook with a ferocious spike. Saved by their libero. Blocked at the line. Sydney Flower rising high and blocking that. We are tied up 1 apiece. Up to serve, number 7, Dominique Gendron. Gendron hits it over. Folks dives for it. Doesn't reach it. Seawolves take the point. Gendron to serve again.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's one of the players you don't want to see back there as a UKC fan. She is currently at 0.78 serving aces per set, second in the league. The leader from Holland really gave a lot of business to Kings last week, and that's something that we want to see them recover from.
Knocked over by the Blue Devils. Two apiece. Back to serve is Francis Cook, an instrumental member of their ACAA winning team last year. Hit up and knocked over and knocked too far by Emily Robichaud. The Blue Devils will take the point. Here's Cook again. Sent over from Cook. Queued up. Sent over by the Seawolves. Dever knocks it over. Queued up again and a kill. Sydney Flower. Dever. They're going to say she sent it long, so UNBSJ to serve. Up 1, 4-3. Folks up. And Dever over. Now it's queued up and hit on. That was McLeod. UNBSJ once again take the point.
Yeah, one more error from last weekend from Kings was playing a little too close to the net, gave a lot of easy points to that front line of Holland.
Flower served over Legault and a beautiful pancake dive out by Robichaud. It's still alive here. Queued up and hit on hard. Dominique Gendron gets the point for the Seawolves. Flower causes a bit of a communication error by the placement of her serve, and the Blue Devils are going to take a timeout early in this set. Seawolves up 7-3. We'll be right back with you guys after a quick ad break.
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritimes. We love the way we work.
Do you, David?
And we are back. Seawolves leading 3-7. Serving was Flower, and Dever sends it over. And it's blocked by Legault. The attack line of the Blue Devils coming in strong. Oh, and a smart play by number 3, the setter, Amy Carey. Fooled the entire Blue Devils roster, and the ball hit right in the center of the court. 8-4, Seawolves leading this first set. Serving is Kate McLeod. Deaver digs it out. Powell sends it over. Set up and blocked. Dever and Dever and Neufeld working together on the block.
Yeah, putting her statement on the game. She was a player who was very powerful last year, and especially this year, coming to a bigger role. She has shown a lot of power in that front line.
So Powell to send it over, and Powell sends it a little long.
Yeah, another powerful player there, Bria Powell. She just came over this year, and like I said, she provides a lot of power on that front line and strength and everything. But sometimes that comes with the trade, man. A little too long of a sail, but hey, we love that power, right?
Absolutely, Max. And into the net from Robichaud. 9-6. The visitors leading still early on in the first set. Dever to serve. A good one at that, and Dever gets the point for the Blue Devils. It's within 2 now. Dever to serve again. Dever. This time a little long from Dever, so Seawolves will now take possession. And Haley Wilson to serve it up. Wilson short on the serve.
Yeah.
Go checking in, and Folks checks out.
Yeah, both these teams kind of trading points here with errors and off the service and everything. That's one thing that Kings would hope last weekend, that they could just keep up and keep that. But unfortunately, they would let the other team get a little streak, and then they go on a little streak. But sometimes it'd be a little too late as they just nip themselves again there on the butt with an error.
Mm-hmm. So Folks, quick rest. She's back in. Serving for the Seawolves, Amy Carey. Carey into the net, and no one can seem to get a serve over at this point.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Both these teams, like I said, back and forth, but hopefully one of them will, we know who we hope goes on a little run here and catches up, but we'll see how it goes.
So 11-9, and it's Coakley who serves it short. So the serve will go back to the Seawolves, and it'll be Sophia Saad. The third year middle to serve for UNBSJ. And we have one in. Sent over, and Powell, beautiful dig out. That was Gendron. It's queued up, and Legault gets nice contact, however, blocked at the line. And this time, Legault blocks it, but reflects off her, and the Seawolves get the point on what was a nice rally.
Yeah, for a game that's been about 3-4-ish points in the difference, it's yeah, that's what you want to see. Those are the type of rallies you want to see.
So Gendron, and a great serve by Gendron, and maybe even a better recovery from Cook. Not enough though. The Seawolves get the point. Gendron once again to serve. Gendron, a bit wide. Be Francis Cook for the Blue Devils. Cook sends it over. It's in. Set. And a nice hit. That was Kate McLeod on the kill, bringing the Seawolves up to 15 points. It's 15-10. And Flower to serve. Deaver. Now it's going to be fought for at the net. Queued up in Legault.
Statement there, man. That's what you like to see from the reigning MVP, as you said. And not just MVP, all Canadian, if I throw that in there.
Showing the power was Legault. Now here she is on the serve. Good serve. Set and blocked. Powell and Neufeld combining on that block. Blue Devils 12, Seawolves 15. Legault to serve once again. Go, another good serve from her. It's going to be set. Hit on by Robichaud, kept alive by the Blue Devils. Set high for Dever. Hit on by Powell. Still alive. Queued up from Carey, and this ball's still in play. And UNBSJ end up grabbing the point. 16 for them, 12 for the Blue Devils. Now McLeod. Neufeld gets blocked. Haley Wilson using her entire 5'10" height to get up there and block Neufeld. Here's McLeod. Sends it over. And a violation by the Blue Devils. And we're going to get a timeout taken by UKC. The Seawolves 18, Blue Devils 12. We'll be right back.
Do you love the way you work?
Welcome back. Seawolves, the visitors, leading 18-12. Blue Devils hoping to come in with some fire after this timeout and get themselves back in position to win this set. It will be the Seawolves to serve and Kate McLeod to kick it off for us. Here's McLeod. It's a good serve from McLeod. Set up for Dever. And it's out off the Seawolves. So Blue Devils get the point right after the timeout. It's got to be a good feeling. Powell. Carey sets and Wilson hits it over. Set by Carey. And the Blue Devils got their hands on it, but too powerful from Robichaud breaks through the blockers, and point goes the way of the Seawolves. 19-13. 6 points away from the set are the Seawolves. Here's Robichaud. Power from Robichaud. Blocked by the Seawolves. Here's Dever. It's set for Gendron, and she nails it, finding the line. Up to 20 now are the Seawolves. Blue Devils making 2 changes. Checking in is Walsh and McLean.
And yeah, like looking at this UNB St. John Seawolves team right now, they're playing a pretty well-rounded game. All around, you can see a lot of their force, a lot of the power, and they definitely playing like a top 2 team in the league. But Kings, knowing that they're the last year's champion, reigning champs, and went 18-1 last year, you can kind of see some of that too here. But it's just a little tough for them.
What a serve! That was Robichaud finding the open space on the court and nailing that back corner right off the serve. Fantastic job from her. And these Seawolves are dangerous, Max. Here's Robichaud again. This time, not as nice of a serve. 21 for the Seawolves, 14 for the Blue Devils. It'll be Maddie Dever. Queued up. And a bit of a miscue from Wilson. Don't see that very often from the Seawolves side, but just reminds everybody's human.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that's just the pressure of the defense too, just right there in your face with 2 blockers. You can get scary. You don't quite know what to do.
Dever. Nice dig out. It's set. And making up for her prior mistake is Haley Wilson with a kill. 22 now for the Seawolves, 15 for the Blue Devils. Seawolves 3 points away from getting the first and ever important set. Wilson, fantastic serve. Thought that might go in the hoop for a second. Dever hits it over. It's going to be queued up. Folks keeps it alive. Blocked by Neufeld. She'll set it. It finds its way to Walsh. This ball high up anyone's, and the Blue Devils take the point off what was a fantastic rally.
Definitely, man. That's the 18-1 poking its head. I was just saying, it's just rearing around the corner, like right there. That was just impressive. That front line blocking and just being like that mean brick wall that we saw last year.
So Avalon Legault checked into the game and serving. Sister of Caitlin. Here's Legault. Carey cues it up. Hit on by Flower, and point goes the way of the Seawolves. 23 now, 16 for the Blue Devils. Amy Carey to serve. Here's Carey. And Legault showing her value with the kill. Ella Walsh. Walsh, good serve from her. McLeod sets it, and a nice hit. That was Robichaud, who's having herself quite the set. 24 now for the Seawolves. Set point here, and up to serve is Gendron. Gendron sends it over and long. Close. She almost nailed that back line, Max.
Yeah, both these same teams playing within close margins. Inches of a point or an error here or there as the Seawolves move on to set point.
So Francis Cook trying to keep these Blue Devils alive. Set up high and a block by the line of the Blue Devils. Here they come again. Set up high, and it's Dever. Robichaud, and she misses. Blue Devils staying alive, like the Bee Gees once said. 19-24. Francis Cook. Good serve from Cook. It'll be Dever. Carey cues it up, and it's blocked by Legault. And a cross-court snipe. Kate McLeod wins the set for the Seawolves. 25-19. Seawolves up 1-0 in sets. When we return, we will have the second set for you, so do not go anywhere.
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritimes. We love the way we work.
Do you, David?
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Welcome back for the start of this second set. The Seawolves took the first set. Blue Devils will be looking to come back and take the second set. Seawolves, of course, looking to take a 2-set lead if possible. We'll see what happens. The teams have switched sides. See if that changes anything. What are you looking to see, Max?
It's tough, but I guess in a way, just some of the momentum. The Kings, they kind of did a similar thing where the opponent got up a little bit. They got on a little run, and Kings worked back to chip away at that lead, but it never quite, that cushion never quite deflated. And that's one thing that really got them up against Holland that I want to see them fight back against today.
So the first serve from Coakley falls a bit short, and the Seawolves will take a 1-0 lead at the start of the second set. Gendron serving, and a great one at that. Sends Folks back. It's kept alive, though, and Francis Cook, an impressive kill.
Yeah, just lethal there cross court for one of the most impressive players. Also a league leader in hitting percentage. I believe she's in the top 5 about there. And yeah, she has just been putting on a clinic so far here at the Kingdom.
Powell. It's blocked by the Seawolves, but falls out of bounds. So the Blue Devils, 2 straight points, up 2-1. Cook to serve. Francis Cook. And what a hit from Emily Robichaud. No looker, diagonal. Fooled everybody on the court. I've never seen anything quite like that.
Yeah, that one was just good recognition, man. That was just knowing where the space is, knowing what the defense is giving you. And, yeah, just you do got to appreciate it, man.
It looked like a backhander as well. Flower served it over. And Legault. End of the net. Seawolves take the lead back, 3-2. Sydney Flower to serve it over. Cook. Carrying. Wow. A ball almost hit the roof. Powell sends it over, and it's a little long. Seawolves take the point.
That's one thing you can attest to, though, with these UKC Blue Devils. They don't give up. They show a lot of effort, even until the end. And a lot of that, unfortunately, doesn't get reflected in the score, like the Holland games where they went down 0-3. But just, yeah, they give effort, man. And these girls care, man.
Miscue on the set. Seawolves 5-2. Checking in for the Blue Devils is Jane McLean, the first year. Sydney Flower. It's set and knocked over by Dever. And they're knocked over by Haley Wilson. Seawolves up 6-2.
Yeah, again, a bit of that just good recognition, seeing the kind of just the pocket with 5 people there. Sometimes miscommunication, no one dives for it.
So knocked high from Dever. Queued up, and here's Robichaud, and it's blocked, and then goes out of bounds. So Seawolves on a bit of a run here, and they're up 7-2.
Yeah, a little similar to what we saw from those Holland games. Not exactly what you want to see as a Blue Devils fan, but we know from those Holland games, they'll go on a run here or there, and they'll chip away at that lead.
So McLean unable to get there. Seawolves now 8-2. Flower. Queued up, and Powell into the net. And a timeout will be taken by UKC. 9-2 early on in the set. Seawolves leading. We'll see what happens after the break. Welcome back. The Seawolves up 9-2. Blue Devils took the timeout. Let's see how they respond after some early adversity in the second set. Serving now for the Seawolves, Sydney Flower. Folks. Queued up and Legault. You can see what that meant for these Blue Devils players. Spark of energy immediately.
Yeah, and that was that time out there, you can kind of feel it coming, you know, just a miscue there, want to rally the troops, get them together. And yeah, so it's just good to see that right after the break there.
And it's out Blue Devils. Off the timeout, 2 straight points. 4-9. We go to serve. Get it from Carrion. It'll be Cook. The great hit. Jane McLean has been loving it, seeing Cook and Legault get some points for these Blue Devils. Legault to serve again. 3 straight points now for the Blue Devils. Good serve from Legault, and it's just tapped over. Kept alive. Cook. And it's out.
Yeah, and that was definitely one thing that they really had last year was a bit of their bench energy. You could hear a lot of the calls. You could see a lot of the calls. They had a strong energy there. Luckily, some of it transferred over, like you saw Jay McLean there. She gets pretty happy and giddy when something goes their way. It's what you love to see.
Absolutely. Team spirit. Powell. Recovered by Carey. Robichaud. Dever. Robichaud gets the point for the Seawolves. And McLeod will serve once again. 11-5. Seawolves with a 6-point lead in the second set. McLeod up to serve. A good one. Folks hits it up. Deaver. Into the net, and 12 points now for the Seawolves. McLeod serving again. Over by McLeod. Dug out by Cook. Set, Neufeld blocked. Powell gets it over. Set from Carey. Robichaud gets it through the Blue Devils players' arms, and it'll be another timeout taken by UKC, down 13-5. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more second set action.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritimes. We love the way we work.
Do you? Evu?
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Welcome back, everybody. Midway through this second set, the Seawolves at 13, Blue Devils at 5. Seawolves, as we mentioned, 12-2. Quite formidable foe for the Blue Devils here today, and they're playing exceptionally well. It will still be Kate McLeod on the serve. Gets it over. Cook and diving for it is Powell. And Folks gets it over. Nice recovery from the Blue Devils, but it doesn't matter because Robichaud, once again having herself a great game, gets the point for the Seawolves.
Yeah, one thing we've seen Kings struggle against a bit here is sometimes just the power. Just their front line defensively isn't quite as same as we saw last year. And that's one thing that's really impacted them negatively. And it's just kind of sometimes cost them a few points here and there.
Queued up in Gendron. Dever is kept alive. And into the net from Gendron. So Blue Devils now up to 6 points. Checking off is Folks, and in is Jensen. Powell to serve. Over by Powell, and an ace from Powell. So here comes Powell again. Blue Devils down 7. Powell, another good serve. Dug out and kept alive. Gendon just gets it over. It's going to be set for Neufeld, and it's blocked. Looks like it was Robichaud again on the block. 15 now for the Seawolves. And it will be Robichaud to serve. 15-7. Just a little over midway through the second set. And a good hit from Gendron. Powell showing the power. Gendron, it's out. Close, but out. Maddie Dever. Short on the serve from Dever. Folks checks in. And so does Sydney Flower for the Seawolves. Serving is Haley Wilson. Wilson. Just sent over. It's going to be queued up, and again, a great hit by Robichaud, who can't seem to do anything wrong at the moment. Nice play by the setter, Amy Carey. Finds the open spot on the Blue Devils court. And the court needs to be wiped down a little bit. 17 points for the Seawolves, 8 for the Blue Devils. Commanding lead in the second set for UNBSJ. Haley Wilson with the opportunity to serve, and checking in is Coakley for the Blue Devils. Folks in the game. Cook. Dever. Here's Wilson. And it was a good attempt from Folks to try and dig it out, but Wilson with an even better serve. Here she goes again. 18 now for the Seawolves. Up 10. Wilson. Set up and Cook with the kill. 9 for the Blue Devils now. It will be Neufeld back to serve. Elena Neufeld. Queued up for Flower. Neufeld sets it. Cook hits it. Take out by Sod, and Robichaud sends it in, but it's saved by the Blue Devils. Diving here. Kept alive. McLeod. And it goes off the arms of McLeod and hits one of the refs right in the face on the side. It's got to be a little sore.
Yeah, but all intents and purposes, that was a good rally. That's what you like to see from Kings. A lot of that fight back, a lot of that just heartbeat to really stay alive and really keep themselves in this game here.
Carey. Folks runs for it. Good recovery from Folks. Coke gets it over. Gendron. And the Seawolves on fire. 20 for them, 9 for the Blue Devils. Checking in is the younger of the Legos, Avalon. Amy Carey for the Seawolves. Sends it over. It's going to be set up. Lego. Little touch. Seawolves read it. Queued up again. Cook blocked. Kate McLeod getting in there to block Francis Cook and get the point for UKC. Sorry, for the Seawolves. 21 now for the Seawolves. And Amy Carey is back to serve. And the Blue Devils did a good job not going for that. They saw us out the whole way, and they get the point. Olivia Coakley. 10 for the Blue Devils, 21 for the Seawolves. Over by Coakley. Queued up and smashed by Gendron. Legault gets it over. Queued up again, and what a save. Couldn't do it twice. Dominique Gendron with the first pancake save and couldn't quite reach that second one. 22 now for the Seawolves. They're 3 points away from the second set.
Yeah, and speaking of Gendron back there to serve, she's just had her imprint all over this game, defensively, but especially offensively. She has some quite impressive plays there. As fortunately that ball sails out of bounds on the serve.
Not
maybe
the most impressive of them there.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a jinx there. Just gas her up a little bit, but yeah.
Commentator jinx. Check it in now for the Seawolves. Buzangu, Elena Buzangu, the 6'2", middle. Francis Cook to serve. 22 for the Seawolves. Robichaud. Long. Blue Devils take the point. 12 now for UKC. Cook to serve. Francis Cook kept alive from these Seawolves. Cook, it's set up, and what a save! That was Sophia Sod with a fantastic pancake save, completely laying out for it, putting the body on the line, kept the point alive, and the Seawolves come away with it, and they're at 23 now.
Yeah, I mean, when you have an effort like that, you do like to get away with points, which is good for UNBSJ, but It's unfortunate here for Kings as they are starting to reel away with it. Kings still kicking, still swimming in the water, but how much of it is treading, you know?
So here's Legault. Carrying. Wow! Haley Wilson, Max, showing some serious strength and power.
Yeah, kind of coming everywhere for the Seawolves. They've had a few different players show a few different statements here, and it's just it's tough defensively when you can't identify the point of attack, right?
Mm-hmm. Kate McLeod. Cook. Kept alive. Set up here and just missing the back corner that time was Wilson. 13-24. It's set point for the Seawolves. Powell to serve for the Blue Devils. So that will wrap up the second set. Final score, the Seawolves taking it 25-14 over the Blue Devils. Don't you guys go back anywhere. We'll be back with some third set action after this commercial timeout.
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritime. We love the way we work.
Do you, Davu?
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritime.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this third set. Seawolves up 2-0. Fresh slate now for the Blue Devils. We'll see what happens. Up to serve is Amy Carey for UNBSJ. Cook bounces off the wall. Francis Cook can really get behind those.
Yeah, and she's trying to give him that oomph here in this first part of this third set. Just because we've seen them go down a couple points here or there. She is really trying to keep them, like, give them the lead and give them that cushion that UNBSJ has been playing with so far.
Blue Devils up 1-0. Coakley to serve. But go. Oh, my God. Fantastic play. Almost did it twice. Was Gendron, but
yeah, and that one was just
not quite the second one. She almost did the splits. You see that?
Yeah, she was stretched pretty thin on that court there, and that was just like a bit of an onslaught there from that Kings front line.
I could not do that. I could feel my ACLs tearing just watching that play. McLeod finding the soft spot in the defense and hammering it home. 2-1. Blue Devils ahead. Gendron to serve. Into the net from Neufeld. We're all tied up 2 apiece. Still Gendron to serve. Cook gets it over. Set up here, and McLeod comes off the arm of Walsh and goes out. Lead now with the Seawolves up 3-2. Gendron serving again. Here's Gendron. Cook unable to deal with it. 4-2 now. Gendron continuing her streak. And again, point Seawolves, 5-2. Checking in now is Avalon Legault.
Yeah, just defensive, and I believe a bit of a miscommunication lapse there. As we see Gendron get back to line again, she has been she's been impressive off the serve here.
And she nailed it. I was afraid that was going to go wide, and you cursed it again, Max, but no, she nailed that.
Yeah, just that teetering that line, just that perfect little balance there. And, I mean, hey, good recognition from Kings to say how far it is, but unfortunately just ended up coming just short of that line being in.
God, Gendron on a tear. Walsh gets it over. It's going to be set up and hit on hard. Sydney Flower. Everyone on the Seawolves is dealing with fire right now. Gendron again. 7-2 now for the Seawolves. Starting to take a commanding lead in this third set. And it had to happen at some point.
Exactly.
Gendron a little long. Blue Devils now with the serve, and it'll be Cook. Bit of pause in action, but we should be back in just a second. I think the light was getting on the court, so some blinds had to be closed, but we're back, and Cook to serve for the Blue Devils. And off the ceiling, Seawolves rolling here, 8-3. Sydney Flower to serve. Flower, she'll say she planned it off the top of the net and falls onto the hardwood on the Blue Devil side. 9-3. Seawolves pulling away. Flower again. Another good serve. Queued up and Legault. And still alive here from the Seawolves. Folk. And it's set over to Walsh. A nice setup play by the Blue Devils, and they take that point. Walsh with the exclamation mark.
Yeah, a shot she kind of struggled with last game. We saw she just, that cross-court hit from right to left ended up sailing out of bounds. So it's good to see her hit that one there.
So Carey cues it up, and it eventually gets its way over. Legault sets it. Walsh. Set high here, and a good hit from McLeod, but dug out and kept alive, and just a bit long from Ella Walsh. Up to 10 now are the Seawolves, and they'll change liberos. Checking in is Paige Hoban. Serving, Kate McLeod. And it's over from McLeod. Set up Neufeld. Just a little long. Seawolves at 11. McLeod to serve again. Over from McLeod, and a good one. Legault unable to get good contact with it. 12-4. Seawolves executing at a high level at the moment. And they'll have a substitution here. Checking in is Quigley, and Deaver will be back in for the Blue Devils. Sorry, Dever. And into the net from Kate McLeod. Will be Ella Walsh to serve it over. And Neufeld sends it a bit wide, so now 13-5 for the visitors. Checking in for the Blue Devils, number 20, Ava Perkins, her first action of the game. Robichaud, who has a killer serve, sends it over. It's kept alive by the Blue Devils. Robichaud set up and nailed. That was Gendron. Tapped over and just wide. Ava Quigley barely missed. 6-13. Blue Devils on the serve. It'll be Deaver. Dever. Dever! Little halt from the net, but that never hurt nobody. Gets the point for the Blue Devils. 7-13. Third set. Blue Devils down 2. Some important points coming up. Cook. Caught by a member in the stands.
Yeah, both these teams playing with some power. We've seen a lot of balls go up to the top and even hit the roof. Where I don't know if we've seen that.
Yeah,
in
like
the
2 or
past,
3. I don't know if I have either.
Yeah, like past year and a half we've been doing this. It's both these teams are just hard hitters, man.
Some seriously good attack lines and flying into the bench. Was Gendron trying to save that point. So Blue Devils making their way back into this set. It's 9-13. Only down by 4. I believe that was Wilson who got the kill, and back she goes to serve. 14-9. Seawolves up 2 sets. This could be the closer. Folks. Now Cook. Great kill by Cook. Legault to check on now. Out comes Folks. Serving is Ava Perkins. And it's long from Flower. Blue Devils within 3, 11-14.
Yeah, this, I mean, might be what we saw against Holland and a little bit earlier where, like, they go on a streak. Hopefully it's not a little too late. Hopefully they can regain back that lead and grab the bull by the horns, but this is a team that is hot right now.
Blue Devils playing well, and Francis Cook again showing her value, and a timeout understandably will be taken by the Seawolves as their once comfortable lead is now only down to 2. Blue Devils surging back. Don't go, and we'll be back with the rest of the third set after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Devils fighting their way back into this third set, only down by 2 now. And they're serving. It will be Ava Perkins. Gets it over, and another point. Blue Devils down by 1, regaining this momentum.
Yeah, it seems that they just had a big momentum shift, and they put UNBSJ on their back heels in a sort of way. They had a few lapses of judgment, lapses of communication, and this is just this is what you like to see out of Kings, man. They're playing a good game right now.
Perkins is going to be set, and there we go. The Sea Devils, sorry, the Seawolves back on the board, 15-13. Ava Quigley to serve it up. Quigley. Here's Cook. Not the same connection she got on her last couple. Seawolves 16, Blue Devils 13. 3 points separating these sides. Quigley once again. Set for Legault. What a save. Folks keeps it alive. And Seawolves will get the point. 17-13. Looking to close this game out early. Quigley. And it's short from Quigley. Blue Devils at 14. And it will be Coakley back to serve. The first year. Here it is. Good serve. Dugout kept alive. Brought down at the net. Cook! There she goes. 15 for UKC. Coakley serving again. Frances Cook putting the team on her back. Another fantastic kill for her. Just set it up over to that left side, and Blue Devils are doing well. Within one now, 16-17. Coakley. Into the net, it happens. 18. Seawolves starting to knock on the door of victory. Will they get an answer? Gendrone. Cued Cook, who would have guessed? And this time, she's blocked. Sydney Flower.
Yeah, tough there. Good defensive moment from UNBSJ, who was trying to recover from letting Kings really just run back and really put their foot in that door there.
Gendrone nailed it. Another fantastic serve from her. She's been lights out this game, and back she goes again. Got her team up to 20, 4-point lead, and 5 points away from a potential victory. Again, good serve. Dealt with by Cook, and wow, what a dig out, and Legault showing her power, and the talented outside hitters for the Blue Devils have been taken over in this set, and it's been quite successful. Cook and Legault. Here is Frances Cook. Up high. Robichaud. It'll be Walsh this time. Robichaud returning fire. 21 now for the Seawolves, 17 for the Blue Devils. Flower to serve. And it is out. Folks called it correctly. Legault to serve, down by 3. Crucial to get some points here if the Blue Devils want to stay in this game. Legault over. It's queued up. And a nice hit. Kate McLeod gets her team 1 point closer to victory. 22-18. Substitution. Neufeld checking in. Perkins coming out. Here's Kate McLeod. It's long. Good job by the Blue Devils not to act on that. 19-22. Blue Devils still within 3.
Yeah, both teams just, no one's really getting chaining points together or anything. Both teams are just back and forth, taking that step. And yeah, Kings are just showing that good fight that they have in them.
On the Walsh. Queued up here. Robichaud. Deaver!
Yeah, that's what you like to see out of
Dever.
Dever. She has a high jump there, and she just slams it right down. And yeah, that forces a timeout there from UNBSJ.
So
Definitely one of
timeout
those ones you gotta
taken
feel there.
by UNSBJ. They're only 3 points away, but Blue Devils right up behind them. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is an exciting third set. We'll be right back in just a second.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritimes. We love the way we work.
Do you? Evu?
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve.
Welcome back. I apologize to the Dever family if they're listening. I've been saying Dever for so long, and I know it's Dever. It's just my brain sometimes doesn't cue it. Anyways, enough about that. Blue Devils back within one, 21-22. Anybody's set at the moment. Seawolves get the set, they win. Blue Devils get the set, they stay alive. Live to see another day. Walsh. And we're all tied up, 22 apiece. Momentum the way of the Blue Devils. Walsh, her third straight serve. Chance to take the lead. And it's out, a mistake by Quigley. Blue Devils, 3 straight points, and they're in the lead now, 23-22.
Yeah, first lead that they've had since the very first 2 points of this game, and yeah, they're just showing this fight, man. They're showing this scrappiness, the dog mentality. You know, not the size of the fight, not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog.
Walsh, and again. Now within 1 point of taking this set are the Blue Devils. Who would have thought? Walsh up to serve, set point here. Good hit. It's going to be queued up, and it's missed. The Blue Devils storm back and take the third set. In real comeback fashion, we have ourselves a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritime. We love the way we work.
Do you, Davu?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A tale of 3 sets. First 2 won relatively easily by the Seawolves, and the third one showed the Blue Devils had some serious grit in them. They come back and win. Momentum now lies with them. It's 2-1 in sets. Seawolves in the lead. Fresh slate here for both sides on this set. And starting with the serve is Olivia Coakley. And not quite sure what happened, but
Could have been I guess likely off the serve. Could have been either a foot fault or a rotation error, but I believe it's just a foot fault when it's just something like that. Player slips over the line. Just got to reserve it there.
Yeah, I guess just a redo. Still no points for either teams yet. Coakley over, and Blue Devils continue their momentum from the last set and get the first point in this one.
Yeah, they really had a good piece off of those serves. They strung them together. Like you said, they won that set. They came back. They ended the set with 6 straight points to really just seal the third set there.
Coakley. And Cook, who was vital in the last set, shows up big again early on in this one and gets a kill for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, something we're seeing from this team in the end of the last set and the beginning of this set is that they're almost playing with new heads on their shoulders. Like better awareness, better recognition, head on a swivel. They're really just they just know where the ball is.
Queued up. Gendon. Finally, Seawolves back on the board, ending what was a long run of Blue Devils points. Gendron up to serve. A good serve. And Legault just can't quite get there. A little far ahead of her. Tie it up 2-all. You expecting to see a back and forth set here?
I'm definitely hoping for one, man. I'm hoping for a good, entertaining set. I don't want one team to run away with it. I want one team to just stomp out the other one. So I really want to see something entertaining here.
Francis Cook just a bit short. So Seawolves take the lead in the set. They're up 3-2. Gendron, who has a wonderful serve. Here serving again. Just wonderful dip on it. Francis Cook gets blocked, but it falls out. So tied up once again, 3 apiece. Cook to serve. Good serve from Francis Cook. Legault puts it back. It's set up here and just hit over. Coakley sets it up, and Legault spikes it down, but what a save by the libero. And that one, back corner shot for the Blue Devils, gives them the lead 4-3.
Yeah, that's one thing I've seen out of Dever that just, like that's something that she has a really keen sense of awareness for. It's just that space. Sometimes those pockets, sometimes those back pockets, back corners, just where there aren't defenders, essentially.
Bit of a fluky one there, but point goes to the Seawolves, 4-all. Checking back in is Folks and Haley Wilson for the Seawolves. Sydney Flower. And Dever can't get there. So lead now with the Seawolves. Flower. And it's long. Nice judgment call from Cook and Folks. Neither of them went for it, and the ball's out. So tied up again, 5 apiece. Caitlin Legault serving it for UKC. That's Haley Wilson making no mistake. Add that to her kill count. Kate McLeod. It's over. Set. Dever. McLeod. Dever blocked. I believe that was Haley Wilson getting her hands in there, blocking it. 7 for the visitors. McLeod. Chance to extend the lead here. Over by McLeod. Sent high from Cook, and Walsh finds the back corner. Point Blue Devils, within one now.
Yeah,
Walsh to
back
serve.
and forth, man. Back and forth like you were asking. This has just been back and forth, and it's been good to see. It's been good that this is competitive and no team is necessarily just messing up and bleeding points.
Yeah, quality volleyball here, Max. And that one just a bit wide. Nice idea from Robichaud. Just not quite the right execution. Tied up now, 7 apiece. Walsh to serve again. Walsh, it's brought down by Alana Neufeld and lead with the Blue Devils. Never say never.
Yeah, just Blue Devils really kind of, you could say, exploiting this UNBSJ defense. They have had some defensive moments that have not been quite like them, I guess, in the first half there.
So Walsh, another good serve. They got him kept alive, and Cook. And this time it's long from Dever. Tied up once again, 8-all. And Robichaud on the serve. Over from Robichaud. It's teed up and saved by the Seawolves. A battle at the net, won by Neufeld.
Yeah, big dog don't eat, man, and that joust there, she ended up pushing it to their side. That is, again, that good recognition, that good effort, that good play calling and everything, just knowing to see that and just recognize it. Oh, that is what you love to see from this Kings team.
And that hyped up the Blue Devils side. They're leading now 9-8. We're tied up again, 9-9. It's I feel like I'm saying the same things here. One team goes up one, and then we're tied up again.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, that makes for a good game. No team is, like I said, no team is running away with it. But, yeah, it's just back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you do like to see a team chain together some points, but you can't be too mad with a nice even game.
Yeah, score-wise, these teams are locked at the hip. Neufeld nails it. Alana Neufeld finds the very back of the Seawolves court, and Blue Devils 10. UNBSJ 9. Neufeld to send it over, and it's long. Who would have guessed it? 10 apiece.
Yeah, back and forth. But Neufeld has played a pretty important part in some of these last points here for Kings. She's one of the more veteran players. She's a senior and everything, so it's good to see some of her recognition, some of her experience really come through in this moment.
So Amy Carey, the 4th year, up to bat for the Seawolves, and Blue Devils take the lead again. Another lead change, 11-10, and it will be Olivia Coakley serving the ball over for them. Good serve from Coakley. Just going to have to hit over from Robichaud. It's set up nicely for Walsh. And they're going to say it was touched by a Seawolves player. So the Blue Devils, the 2-point lead. And Olivia Coakley looking to extend it. Coakley cues it. Cook off the arms of the Seawolves, and now a 3-point lead for the Blue Devils. Yeah. Timeout will be taken by the Seawolves, understandably. And, man, we have a game in store here, folks. Good stuff from both sides, and more exciting action when we come back.
Do you love the way you work?
Okay, we are back. Olivia Coakley to serve. Just going to close an open door here. It'll just take a second. So 13-10. Blue Devils, who seemed a little dead in the water in the third set. Miraculous comeback, and now they are leading the fourth set. And potential for a tie-breaking set if it keeps going the way it's been going, and the Blue Devils win this one. So Coakley sends it over. Queued up, and McLeod gets the point for the Seawolves. Checking in for the Seawolves, their libero, Amy McKenzie. Serving is Gendron. Good serve. Will be queued up here, and a good hit. That was McLeod. So within one again. Seawolves, good response after the timeout. Gendron. Man, great serve from her. Cook gets it over. Queued up and just sent long. Cook sends it a little wide, and we're tied up again, 13 apiece. This time, timeout taken by UKC. Back and forth set going on, and we'll be right back with you guys after this little break.
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solutions, refined over time, from someone as invested as you. That's what you deserve. That's what we promise. Asante, all success is personal.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritimes. We love the way we work.
Do you, David?
Welcome back to this thrilling fourth set. Tied up 13 apiece. It's been back and forth all set. UNBSJ with the momentum going into that timeout, and they'll have the serve. It'll be Gendron. And another fantastic serve from her. Walsh hits it and gets the point for the Blue Devils. 14-13. Francis Cook to serve. Over by Cook. Robichaud. 14 all. Seawolves to serve. Sydney Flower, the fourth year. Cook cues it up. Hit on by Dever, and it's wide. So lead now goes to the visitors. Still Flower on the serve. It's over from her. Queued up and sent over to Robichaud. Diving for it is Fulks, and it's alive. Great dig out from her. Nice block from Legault. Another nice block. Legault and Dever combining for the block there. We're tied up again, 15 all.
Yeah, that was just a team that did not want to die on that set. They did not want to go down another point, and they fought for that. That was mean.
Legault. Carry sets. Robichaud, nice dive from Cook, keeps it alive. This one is out, however. Lead again with the Seawolves, 16 of 15. Who will be able to pull away? Kate McLeod gets it over. Walsh. Sorry, that was Neufeld who hits it over. Robichaud blocked. Sent over from Cook, and it's long from Cook. 17 now to 15. 2-point lead for the Seawolves. Still, it's with Kate McLeod. Quick wipe down to the court. McLeod should be good to serve now. Here she is. Good serve from McLeod. Set up. Walsh. Kept alive. Neufeld hits it back. Queued up. It'll be Robichaud. Folks sends it high up. Dever. Blocked by Neufeld. And once again, Elena Neufeld showing her value to the team. Another big point comes from her. 16 to 17. Blue Devils down 1. Walsh to serve. Has a chance to tie it up. Set up and just tapped over. Diving for it was Coakley. Cook sends it high. Endeavor couldn't get it over. 18 to 16. Nail biter. If you're a fan of either teams. Emily Robichaud up to serve. Great power from Robichaud. Folks couldn't get there. 19 now, and a timeout wisely taken by the Blue Devils. What a match we have going on here. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Do you love the way you work?
We love creating productive work environments.
We love the Maritimes. We love the way we work.
Do you, David?
At Asante, we don't believe in shortcuts. Your financial success should be nurtured year after year after year. And your relationship with your advisor should be no different. Long-term solution.
So, 3-point lead for the Seawolves. If they get the next 6 points, they win the game. Robichaud, one of their aces. Beautiful serve again. Robichaud wreaking havoc from the service line. Here she goes again. 20 to 16. 4-point advantage for the visitors. Robichaud sends it high, and again, what a serve. Can't get there. Good hit from Dever. And she'll go to serve for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, luckily Kings kind of corralled back on their service defense, which I thought really came stronger in the latter half of that third set and this fourth set too.
Up high. It'll be Gendron getting the point for the Seawolves. 21 now, 17 for the Blue Devils. 4 points away are the Seawolves, but this is where they started to tense up in the last set. So we'll see if history repeats itself or if the Seawolves can continue their momentum and win this game. Haley Wilson on the serve, the third year. Great serve. Walsh finds it. Set up. Francis Cook. And one of the Seawolves players touched the net, so Blue Devils get the point. Down by 3. Checking in is Ava Perkins. Coming off is Neufeld. So Perkins to serve. High and a great hit from Gendron. Francis Cook. Not the execution she would have been going for. 22 now for the Seawolves, and this is the exact point where they stopped getting points in the last set. Let's see if they can break that little streak. Amy Carey gets it over. It's brought down. There we go. Sydney Flower. The Blue Devils need some points here, down by 5. Amy Carey to serve again. Carey gets it over. Francis Cook! Beautifully done. 19 for the Blue Devils, 23 for the Seawolves. This game is far from over. Those last 2 points can be the hardest to get, Max.
Definitely, man.
Coakley. Good serve from her. And off the hands of Legault. Match point now for the Seawolves. Blue Devils in a world of trouble. Dominique Gendron has a chance to close out this game once and for all for the Seawolves. Here she goes. It's over. Set high. Walsh gets the point for the Blue Devils. They're still in this, 20-24.
Yeah, close one, man. That was a good play by Walsh there. Another one of the seniors on this team, really keeping them level-headed and making a good heads-up play there with her experience.
Edge of your seat stuff. Cook sends it over. Be queued up. Blocked by the Blue Devils. Another chance for Robichaud. Blocked again by the Blue Devils. And it's over. There we go. Game, set, match. Sydney Flower with the exclamation point. And the UNBSJ Seawolves take this one 3-1 in what was a fantastic match, Max.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that inning there was pretty exciting. The back and forth, the Kings playing it close and not giving up. But unfortunate how it ended here for us Kings fan in the Kingdom. But yeah, this is just it's a tough match there, a tough meeting there, and a lot of fight. Like I say, like a lot of effort from this team. But yeah, it's just tough to see them go now three games under 500. I believe that puts them at 6-9, especially as they're making the playoff push, trying to return as the champions. But yeah, just one of those games where you had the good moments. You had that third set, which just that was some amazing play by the Blue Devils there, especially coming back. But Honestly, you gotta get the ball rolling a little earlier. You can't let it. You can't leave it until the end of the first 2 sets to get your game going. But yeah, just one of those losses where you look at it and you say, hey, maybe there's some things we need to discuss, but there's a lot of good play in there, a lot of good love and a lot of good fight there. So yeah, just definitely a team that's talented and definitely a team that's good, but. Yeah, they're just pushing for that playoff spot and really just trying to get back to where they were last year, man.
Absolutely, Max. So thank you so much for tuning in, folks. We got another game tomorrow. Hope to see you all back here for that. Signing off from Callum Watson alongside me is Maxwell Solano. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Now is my time. Now is